Hello, hello guys, welcome back to the stream. So, planning to stream the World Cup. So, currently the FIDE World Cup 2021 is going on. Just a minute, let me improve the lights. And currently, right now it's around 4. And I was thinking that I will try to stream this. And let's see. And let me know how was my stream. And if you like it, then do leave comments down below and so that I can know and I would do more often streams like this. So first of all, let me just set up the scenes. So currently from India, currently Vidit is playing, Hari Krishna is playing, and Prag is playing. And in round 3, there was a very fierce battle between Vidit and Adiban, but at the end of the day, Vidit won, and it was a really epic games. Do check that out. That were really good games. So currently, right now, Vidit is playing Jeffrey Jong. I hope I am spelling the name correctly. So currently, he is playing Jeffrey Jong, and currently there are I think currently 16 games are going on, and just a minute guys, let me set up everything properly. Chess, I think for leeches I wouldn't have to use my mobile to see the chat. I think I need to work on some thumbnail skills also, but I kind of procrastinate that very much, so I need to work on that. Okay. Fide World Cup. No, this is not what I wanted to click. Yeah, Fide World Cup. Great. And I am very excited for the game of Pragnananda also. I think he is the most difficult opponent of them all, because MVL is really a very strong player. And if somehow he wins, I would be very impressed by him, and he definitely deserves it. And I will hope that he wins. And so do Hari Krishna and other. So this is Vidit game. I think I can keep this. I hope I am not cutting anything. So the last move was Queen C4 by Vidit, and if we think okay, sorry guys, sorry about that disturbance. That was my mom. So okay, so I was thinking I should add this title somehow, somewhere, so that it's easy. The stream quality is not A class, but I think I hope so. It's all right. Uh, okay, I think now the sound of board is also coming all right, and I think the time is also clearly visible. I don't understand why it asked me again and again. So the last move on Hare Krishna's board was knight d3 by Tabatabai. What a name he has, man. I bet he doesn't know his meaning in Gujarati. We can also continue my oh, here it's a wonderful move, guys. If you can see the board, this is my games versus I am playing a correspondent game. Now the queen is cutting these squares, and there is really powerful move here for him. So he played here. The best move was for him was to go in this corner, because now it's just a simple bishop move, check, and it's mate. Now king can't move anywhere, he has to bring knight, and then a bishop takes, here would be a mate. So if you want to see, we can analyze this. Where was the analyzing button, man? Here. So apparently best move for him was here to go this. So now I have to continue with bishop d5, but now he has this check annoying, which I have to take, queen takes, and then I have to come here, and here also it was mate, but this was his only option, I think so. I hope so, I am not missing anything here. So and another move was yeah, he had two moves. No, after that he went here, I gave him a check. Now he had two moves. If he would bring the rook, then I would have simply taken it, and after moving here, for an example here, I can simply take it, and this was a checkmate. Then other move he had was, yeah, this was his only best bet, because after coming here it's really very easy. King can't move anywhere, he has to bring the rook, and then rook here, this is a checkmate, bishop c4. So this was my game. Let's move to the game we want to watch. But I think my game was also pretty good. I am not saying I am very pro at it, but it was a good game. Okay. Fide World Cup. Let me open a spare window so that if we move somewhere else, and another game was by this Prague. He is also really playing very good. So in the Prague games, okay, we flip the board. What is the shortcut for flipping the board? Prague is also playing very good. So the last move in Prague games was King. Yeah. I think the Sagar Bhai was discussing this, that by pushing this pawn, MVL would be doing this same thing now, bringing the rook here or here. Ooh. I think he can't really exchange the queen, although he can move here. Now this would be more difficult, but this can simply lose the bishop to him, so now that would have been bad move. He can't, I think this, but he could just simply exchange it. Yeah, and I think this position is better for white. Yeah, so the currently, so Prague is also playing he's trying his best, man, but MVL really chose a very strong line. Okay, he goes. Oh my god, knight. Why? What if he takes? Let's start with here. What's the idea? Rook F to C8. Ooh. And once the queen move. Ooh, nasty checkmate. Rook cross E2, yeah, definitely. Maybe now bringing the other rook. Yeah, this also works kind of. What about queen cross d5? But of course he is not going to miss this. But a wonderful move by Pragnananda. Very poisonous move. And so let's recap Prague's games. I think. Oh, he took with no. This is the line they played or what? No, I don't think so. They played this. Definitely not. What is the current game, man? How to flip in chess? Seriously? Yeah. Just by pressing F you can flip the board. Yeah, so lastly they have played knight. Of course queen can't take it. But let me open Vidit's game over here. Okay. So in Vidit's game he played H5. I think I should just keep it as it is. So what you if you can watch Leech. This is not sponsored by Leeches. So we can keep anything. We can also not keep their name. Okay. man, I didn't unmute myself. Hello? Arre man, shit. Okay, I think he took the bishop with pawn. I think the same ideas. There is the idea still goes. Maybe would be going like this, attacking the queen. So maybe here, but then this would lead very. This would be very bad. So not here. Probably here. Let me check with the engine. I think the important point over here was to man, this leeches is difficult sometimes, because if you want to analyze it, he definitely took with the pawn over here. How to load the current game, man? I don't understand then why it was not loading, man. So here MVL took with the pawn, and Prague continued with ooh hoo, hoo, hoo. MVL kind of sacrificed his queen. I definitely think even the computer is saying 0-0, 0.5 advantage to white, but I think Prague can win this just because he has a queen. Practically it would be difficult for yeah, because I think if the best move was here rook c1, apparently he definitely can't move his queen anywhere else. Yeah, with the same idea, if he yeah, he definitely can't move his queen anywhere. He can't move his queen here. Apparently rook h2 c1 was better, but he played rook h2 c1. Ooh, it was yeah. So he maybe he MVL got a knight and a rook for Okay, so this position is completely drawn for Hare Krishna, and I think he also needs a win, but I am very much impressed by Pragnananda. What a move this was, man. What a move this was. Knight d5. He can't take with the queen. And what if he would have just oh, the engine was recommending bishop. Rook h to d1. Let me Okay, guys. Sorry about that once again, because there was some disturbance in the room, so I didn't wanted to get those thing in the stream. But here on the Vidit board, Jeff Zing Xiong Jeffrey played Rook D8, which is I think Vidit can go for this exchange. But if he takes, then that position is been little bit favored by the computer, by the engine to black. But I think it's not a very big, it's just even that is not very big difference. And force variation, yes. Hello. Yeah, so Vidit is thinking on this sport. I think I am really positive that Prague will win this. Now this is really epic. This is apparently a mistake, because rook takes and you can't really take over here, because if you take, then this is a very nasty pin, and I think this would be winning for white. So Prague has to be careful here not to go for the pawn. I think that's what he would be thinking right now, that is this pawn really safe, because it's very easy to be mistaken, because if this take, but this bishop c4, it's hard to spot that after taking over here, after taking on d5, bishop can come on c4, and c4 is protected by the pawn, so he can pin this. So have them, I don't think so they have. I think Prague has moved h6. Ooh, he thought for 7 and 9 minutes for here, around 9 minutes, and h6, very prophylactic move, because I think he wants to see what MVL is thinking. Maybe now doubling up the rook. Yeah, MVL can definitely do this. Luckily the bishop is on e4, so it's protecting this square. h6. I really hope that Prague wins this. Then if he wins this, then it would be very good for him. It would be very good for him also. So it would give him very good confidence for future tournaments also, and very much deserved it. Let's hope that he wins it. Yeah, on the Vidit's board, I think they continue. Yeah, they continued with bishop g2. Okay, and knight, bishop g2, and knight g4. What was the best move for here? I think, yeah, I think bishop was a better move. Yeah, bishop g2. Very prophylactic move. King g1 was apparently little bit, very little bit, but kudos to Vidit to find this bishop g2 move. h4 and knight c1, rook cross d8. I think there should be an option here so that if you want to just go to live game, we okay, he and now bishop back. I think that's also the best move. Bishop c1, yeah. But Jeffrey is playing good. Even in this position, computer is giving 0.2 advantage to black. Maybe because of this space he has created. Because Vidit has white has 2 bishop press, so definitely is better. What if he had allowed to take on knight cross e3, f cross e3, and what was the idea over here? Queen c7. I think this double pawn could have become very weak in future, so maybe that's why, because now this bishop is also overload protecting here, and he has kind of blocked his own bishop. Bishop g1. Very positional game, because to judge that the giving up the bishop is not a good idea over here. It's difficult, very difficult to see this kind of moves, because we can simply see if knight takes, pawn takes, and everything is equal over here. Maybe what was the second move? Bishop d2. But what about this move? Knight takes, and then maybe he could just simply takes, pawn takes, queen f8. Oh, queen f8, yeah. But I think finding this move would be difficult, because in this situation maybe very logical move is queen here. trying to open up the rook and exchange it. But I would do something like this and try to put a pressure over here, but apparently that is losing combination. What's wrong with this? D6. Ooh, this I think he has to be little bit careful over here, because this pawn is very quick in queening. Best move is rook, yeah. Man, what's wrong with this, man? Very complicated games. Here also Hare Krishna is thinking after king cross c5. Okay. What about something like this? Force variation. No. Then this is pretty not really, maybe. Is this mate? Yeah. So maybe he has to go back. If he goes here, then maybe this. But I think this is completely equal. Oh, this gives plus 1.2 white, maybe because of this bad pawn structure. Yeah, I guess so, but not exactly like this, maybe with some another way. D6. Okay. Queen f8. Man, maybe putting a double attack over here, but why not simply this? Yeah, I think that's what. H3, b4. b4 is also a great move. Maybe what about rook here? Queen e7. But finding a move like queen e7 is, I don't think so it's that easy, because with a simple idea, yeah, because if you can't play anything else, if you play, then it's, you can simply, now you can't take really. This variation is good. Here f cross e6, yeah, you have to take this. Then maybe this check. -7. Yeah, -7 maybe, because this after king move, king is I think completely safe over here. And if you be greedy, then simply check. And queen e1, yeah. Ooh, nasty checkmate. I think Vidit could play just simply b4. King f6 d6. So currently all the boards we we are thinking on all the three boards, I guess. But I really like this in Hare Krishna's board, knight f6 idea, b4 check, f3, maybe trying to knight king f1, knight b3 check. Okay, knight b3 check is also not a bad move. Knight b3 check, king can't come here because of this simply mate. Very good. Okay, and he can't really come here also because yeah, simply knight check. And if he moves here, then it's wonderful for Hare Krishna, but I think he's definitely going to go for this. And this is also a good line for him. Apparently here king f1, Stockfix likes king f1 better, maybe preventing this rook from entering. Yeah, because if we go here, then he can come rook e2, rook b3, and then I think this kind of a rook would be not very active rook. Although on the Prague board, go Pragnananda, go for this idea, man. I think you can spot this. It's not an easy to spot because you have to kind of calculate this also, maybe this also, trying to block this pawn push. But this is very natural. Rook d1 or d8, sorry, so that you can simply take here. What's wrong with rook d8? Rook d1. Pretty complicated positions. And apparently white is better, because now I think even though he has a queen, we have to be careful. This pawn push and maybe this spinning. Currently the queen is guarding this, but maybe in future. Ooh, he plays this, man. Oh no. Rook c8 was the only best defense, because now I think he doesn't have time to push. Make it a main. Cause now, yeah, now this simple with same idea now. Supporting this pawn and trying to go for it, man. Prague. Maybe he can play. No, this is completely losing after this. Maybe Bishop check. I think the queen is trapped over here. Only square is this, but that also doesn't look very nice. Now the queen can, I think, go here. But if queen goes to e6, then simply maybe bishop cross d1. This is now a little bit difficult for Prague, but it was a very difficult move to find. Rook, and what a move! Rook c8. Very difficult move to find. I think f3 was played. Knight went back to now b4 and a3. Whew. Now I think he can't really take because it's force variation. Trying to here black also don't have very good moves. But this is not lost for him. It's difficult, maybe bringing because here also MVL has to find this rook on d8. If he goes something like this, then we can bring our bishop back, but apparently that's also not good because of bishop c4 check. h7. Sacrifice definitely don't work. Even this that's why this is very difficult, because even this move is kind of a little bit working. So ooh, Hari Krishna finds king f1, rook b8, knight f3 check. King b6, rook a to d8, rook cross e8. I think this position is better. Yeah, better. Nice. Rook g8, maybe now simply rook here, attacking this. And maybe bringing after rook here, bringing knight over here to attack. This could be an idea. g3, trying to solidify the blockchain, and he has a light square bishop, so keeping every pawn on the dark square is also good, so that the bishop can't attack it. Maybe Hari Krishna will find it, definitely g3. But here other moves like f3 also good. Rook g3, g4. Yeah, g3 is a good move. f3 is also good. Okay, they went for this, man. A cross, make it main line. Knight e8, completely drawn position. How about rook here, trying to attack this? Not a bad move, I think. Maybe this pawn break, if he takes. Engine is saying f4. Yeah, f4. What if he takes g? Opening up the king, I think this could be very very dangerous also, opening up the king like this. F4 bishop, I think bishop he could Vidit could continue something like this just to simply take this knight and getting an exchange up, but then he has to calculate this queen. Not easy, and it's 25 move. MVL also thinking here. Hari Krishna is thinking. Ooh, bishop c8, trying to activate the bishop and also prevent this rook. Ooh, nice move by him. Let's analyze this game right from the start. So Hari Krishna opened with e4, e5, knight f3, e4, e5, knight f3, knight, king's pawn opening, Rui Lopez, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6. I think Morphy defending. Yeah, very solid lines for white and black both. This current variation. c3, b5, bishop back to c2, d5 and d4, d cross e4, knight cross e5, knight cross e5, knight d cross c5, and now here he doesn't exchange the queen. Queen e7, then bishop g5, bishop b7, developing a slight square bishop, queen e2, knight d3, and bishop takes on d3, pawn takes, and then he first takes with the queen. Why not to go for this queen cross d3, keeping the queens on the board? There was no immediate threat or anything like that. Even this is met by queen e3. Now if he takes, then first takes and then taking the rook. But okay, he continues with a different line. Okay guys, I will got to go. Maybe maybe we'll resume the stream. I think this was not very great things, but let me know what do you think about the stream. So thanks for watching and catch you guys on the next one. Maybe I will stream after sometimes also. Maybe not, I am not very sure. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, not very sure. So thanks for watching. Leave a like and let me know what do you think about the stream. So hope to guys, thanks for watching and hope to catch you guys on the next one.